disappeared?
Hello everyone, and welcome back to more the Somnium Files. Last time, crazy stuff happened. We found what we thought was Iris's body, but actually turned out to be her mother, who has died, or had died 18 years ago. And now we are within Hitomi's Somnium, trying to get some more information about things. It disappeared.
No, wait. It might still be nearby.
Oh my god, jumping right in. Okay. There is only one option. I love that.
A flower bud. I cannot identify the variety.
Is it a winter iris? Doesn't really look like it, I don't think, but... Worship? Figure out type or smell. Why worship? I'm gonna choose worship because that's the weirdest one.
Worship it?
Yeah.
I will pray to it as though I am mourning the dead.
Did it do something? Oh.
It bloomed a little?
I don't know what caused it, but it's better than nothing happening.
You don't know what caused it? It was our worshipping. Obviously. Lit it up. Shake? Question mark? Is it still just the one thing? Oh. There's rock 1, rock 2, and rock 3. Okay. Hole in tree. Oh, I was like, what is that? It's literally just text that says rock 1, rock 3, or rock 2? This is spooky. What is that? I see little dots. Oh, it's probably just like moss, maybe? I can't tell if that's sparkles. I'm probably screwing myself over. Okay, maybe it was just the rock. I want to see hole in tree. I don't think that has anything to do with shake, though.
A hole in a tree. I may be able to fit inside.
Scream. Peek inside, tackle, stick hand in. Why scream? I don't know. I'll peek inside. I don't think this is actually gonna do anything.
I cannot see anything.
Yeah.
It is unnaturally dark.
Did you notice anything?
Darkness.
I did hear the faint sound of the wind.
It must be hollow on the inside.
Do we need to scream to hear an echo or something? But it says shake. Oh, will screaming shake the tree?
A hole in a tree.
The, like, it'll echo up through, causing vibrations, and the tree will shake? Or you could tackle. Or you could tackle. That seems like a better option, but I'm gonna scream.
Stop giving me orders!
I didn't know you had all that bottled up. Sorry.
My voice is echoing.
It must be pretty cavernous in there.
Dang.
A hole in a tree.
Please tackle? Wait. Did it add please because she screamed to stop giving her orders? Please tackle.
Beetles might fall out.
This isn't one of your animal friend video games.
Don't you want the beetles? Don't you like bugs? See, that shook.
Nothing fell.
Did you want something to fall out?
Dang it. Okay, I won't do anything with it. Wait, what was the other option?
A hole in a tree.
Stick hand in. Do I do everything with the tree? Sure.
I am not going to be eaten or anything, right?
Please find something.
Whoa!
And we never saw her again. Oh?
I fell, but I am still in the forest.
It's darker than before.
What? Is someone there?
Hey!
That voice is...
Find out where that voice is coming from.
Find out where voice coming from. Renju. Okay. Renju. Hello. What's up? Oh. Pfft. Hello? I'm trying to look at him. Hello.
Renju Okiura.
Inspect him, talk to him, hit him, flirt with him. I don't think flirting will do anything. I don't think talking will do anything either, but I'll do it.
Renju, what are you doing in a place like this?
He won't answer.
Not in a place like this, at least.
Okay.
Renju Okiura.
It could be hit, but I'm gonna inspect.
He looks young, but this is definitely Renju Okiura as he appeared approximately 20 years ago.
He looks vaguely like, the main character from Persona 5, only blonde.
That's a long time ago.
Renju Okiura.
Do I kind of want to flirt with him, though. Let me actually use these.
Yoo-hoo, Renju! Come get some of this.
What are you doing?
Come on!
Sorry, that was a bad idea.
Don't apologize. This is Renju's fault for having bad taste.
I mean, if I saw someone do that, I'd just be confused.
4 minutes.
Renju Okiura.
Okay, hitting him.
This is for neglecting your responsibility to Mizuki, you coward! No use. I can't hit him.
Dang
This
it!
Renju was still a teenager. He wouldn't know Mizuki yet.
Why would you tell me to find the voice game? Hole in Tree 2? The sequel? Hole in Tree 2? Why's there little dots leading me back? It's like, yeah, it's this way, actually.
A hole in the tree. It looks about as big around as a soccer ball.
Okay, all of these are 15 seconds. I mean, I'll stick my hand in again. I kind of don't want to use my timey, though. Because these are so short. Like, I don't know...
I am not going to be sucked in, am I?
Why would that ever happen? It's not like it just happened before.
That's strange. It should have worked.
Did you want to see me get sucked in?
Yeah.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Tree.
Tackle? I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing right now. One of the things that the thing says shake. Try and tackle again.
Understood.
It's not gonna do
I
anything.
will do my best.
Never mind, it did something. mind. It did something.
This is
Picture.
a picture of Hitomi, Renju, and Monica.
Everyone is so young. Hold on to that.
Monica, that was her name. I'd like forgotten what her name was. I still need to do something else? Okay, well, now it looks like I can do more with Renju. I think. Please tell me there are dots. Does this lead me to Renju? Where does this leading me?
3 minutes.
Maybe it was
Dante.
reading me nowhere.
Renju Okiura.
Show picture.
Renju, look at this. Wait!
Okay.
Renju, stop!
Where are you going? Shook Renju. Oh, it wasn't a physical shake, it was a mental shook. Got it. Oh, now I gotta shake again? Why is it always shake? Do I go back to hole 1? What are the rocks for? Do the rocks do anything? Okay, it's also annoying that it's so dark. It's hard to see where anything is. Wait, is this a hole? No. Where's the hole? Rock 2. Rock 3. Where is anything else? Rock, oh, there we go. It was a different hole. Oh my gosh.
What is this hole? It wasn't here earlier.
Yeah, jump in.
Really?
Yeah, go ahead.
Understood.
I assume we'll just end up back here. Yep.
It's even more difficult to see now. Another voice? Monica! That's Hitomi's voice.
Where is she? Look for her.
But do I actually look for her, or do I find the thing to shake her? To shook her? Hole in Tree 3. The threequel. Okay. Hole in Tree 3, where are you? Can I just follow this path and get to you? Or will it take me somewhere completely different? Hole in Tree 3. I don't know if I'm gonna make this one just because of the amount that I need
You have
to
less than 2 minutes, Dante.
Hello?
Hurry.
Another hole in a tree.
move around.
About as big as a capybara, I estimate.
Those are pretty big.
Maybe it's a small one. Do I tackle again? Or do I peek inside? I feel like it's been a different one each time. One was reach in, the other was tackle. Maybe I peek inside now?
What is this? A web of some kind?
Well, it would have to be a spider web.
I have web on my face.
But don't you like
A hole in a tree.
bugs? I guess a spider's technically not a bug, but I'll try tackling again.
Leave it to me. I will break it down. Huh? Ah! Date, perhaps we should pursue a more peaceful route.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, peaceful. Got
A
it.
hole in a tree.
Let's scream.
Hitomi! Date likes Hitomi!
Hey, what are you trying to say? Hitomi won't remember this sync. But still.
She
Hitomi
heard.
stopped.
Alright, where are you? Hitomi. Is there gonna be helpful dots to lead the way? Rock 3, Hitomi. Hello.
That's Hitomi.
I like her outfit. It's cute. The blouse is cute. Touch her, tug her. Tug her? What? Talk to her, hug her, or inspect her. I mean, I'm gonna run out of time. I don't think inspecting her will do anything. I'll hug her.
Hitomi? I see.
Well?
She dresses modestly, but underneath she has a curvaceous body.
Good work, Aiba. That's good to know.
Alright.
That's
You have
Hitomi.
1 minute left.
Talk?
Hitomi, what are you doing here?
Guess she can't hear you. She looks like she's looking for something.
There was no other things, right? Hole in Tree 3, which we already did. But now it looks like there's another thing for it? Should I go back to Hole in Tree?
Date, you've got less than 30 seconds.
I got it, I know. I'm gonna run out of time.
A hole in a tree.
Stick hand in.
I won't get sucked in, right? A cord bracelet has appeared on my wrist. Perhaps it belongs to someone.
Might be important. Hold on to it.
Cool. Now we go back to Hitomi.
Time's up.
Okay. Yeah, I'm running out of time. I don't even know. The hardest part is knowing where things are. I get turned around easily. No!
Date, we can't! Time is up!
Damn it! Is it over?
It's all over. It's game over. We lost. We can't play anymore. Unless... I'll do a checkpoint. I'll take this one. And I'll just play back to where we were. And it's like nothing bad ever happened. Alright. We are back.
That's Hitomi.
We will now show her the bracelet.
Do you remember this? Wait!
Why is everybody running?
Follow her!
On it!
Almost there. Who's the final shook? Reveal the secret.
3 minutes, Date.
Hole 2. Are these rocks just like there to distract you? Hold on, wait, what was the other rock? Rock 2. If I go beyond rock 2, I'll make it. Hole 2.
A large hole. Was this here before?
Jump in.
If there is nothing left to do...
The The only thing is, redoing all that, I didn't get the, like, timies.
Date, what is going on?
I don't know. It's pitch black. I can't.
I see.
Oops.
Then it is not me malfunctioning.
Can you feel your way around?
I can try.
Was that the, like... There's shininess next to me. Cluster amaryllis? Is this a... Oh, that's the, like...
What?
I didn't want that. That wasn't what I was looking for, but...
A licorice flower.
Licorice. Worship again?
Nothing is happening.
That's to be
Dang it.
expected, but still disappointing.
A
You
licorice
have less than
flower.
2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
Wait, hold on. Okay, no, it's still the only thing here.
A licorice flower.
Grab, dig up, investigate. What if I grab it?
I feel a little awkward, but... It's useless. The roots must be strong. It won't budge.
Do I dig it?
A licorice flower.
I'm gonna run out of time again.
Let's do it. What? Another hole.
Dang it. I'm not gonna have
A
time.
large hole.
No!
We've come this far. I will not protest now. Huh?
Do I, like, need to get timies? I hope this is the end. That would be nice. Please? Thank you.
That is...
Yeah, I kind of assumed that's where it was going with the holes. But... It didn't see... Hitomi was calling out for her, so... I don't know exactly what that was showing. I mean, that they were both there and knew about it. I mean, obviously Renju knew about it, but we proved that Hitomi did too.
Hitomi, I think I know what happened 18 years ago. You three were close. You, Monica, and Renju. Monica was murdered. You and Renju found the body in the mountains.
How? It had clearly been buried and they dug it up. At least that's what I assume. Because Hitomi was like covered in dirt, like she'd been doing stuff.
And you brought it back to the cold storage warehouse.
Who told you where to find it?
My guess is So Sejima killed Monica. I've seen inside his head before, using this machine.
I see. If you know that much, then there's no point in hiding it anymore.
But why did you hide it? It's kind of what I'm confused
I'll
about.
tell you the truth.
Thank you. Because I have gaps that need to be filled in what is happening. 18 years ago. Oh no, we're going on a whole story. Oh.
Wait, you're going to see So?
Yes. I want to talk to him in person.
No, you can't.
Why not? Are you worried about my body? You don't have to worry about that. I'm totally fine.
But your stomach is still...
Oh, my doctor told me that's normal. Your stomach doesn't go down right away after giving birth.
I'm not worried about your body. I don't know how to explain it. So doesn't care about you. And especially not your child.
I haven't told him about giving birth. He contacted me for the first time in a while.
So that's why.
He wants to know about the baby.
He must be panicking. If anyone ever finds out his mistress had his baby, his political career would be over.
Yeah, I kind of assumed that's what...
It's not like
What
it
was
was
what?
an affair.
His wife passed away after giving birth to his son, right?
It would still be a big scandal.
Would it? Or...
He impregnated a girl who just graduated high school.
Okay, yeah.
Don't
Yeah,
you see how that looks?
Yeah, I forgot about that part.
He knew how the public would take it. That's why he gave you the money to deal with it. There's no way he'll accept that child.
It's okay. I told him that I won't cause any trouble. But could you take care of the baby? Just for a little bit? I'll be right back.
Fine. But take this with you, just in case.
What?
It's a
that
GPS transmitter.
That's how they found her.
Just to be extra safe.
I really don't think I'll need it. But okay, if it'll make you feel better.
I don't know what Monica saw in So. She said he was kind and loyal, that he wanted to change Japan, but I didn't understand any of it. We tried to convince her to break up with him so many times. She never listened, and it ended in tragedy. What happened next, you already know. Neither Renju or I saw it happen, so I don't know how much of this is accurate.
So, like, was he trying to make it imitate another murder? Because the eye was missing.
But we could guess what happened.
So someone else? Wait. Why would they specifically show... Huh? Why would they specifically show So being like, ugh, don't. About Monica's killer.
Date, you said that Monica was killed by So, right? But that's not true. Monica was killed by Saito Sejima, the son of So and his late wife.
Is that gonna be me? Because we're his son, apparently. He said something like that in one of these. Yep. We got the boom boom
Saito was
boom
12
boom.
at the time.
Which makes sense why our heart went weird at, wait, 12?
12?
Yes.
But why would a little boy do that?
I don't know.
Okay, maybe that doesn't line up. Does it? I don't know. How old's Date? I don't know.
I can't imagine.
Who told you this?
Renju told me.
Who told Renju?
But you said he wasn't there.
He heard some of this from the Kumakuras. Renju had connections with them.
How did the Kumakuras know?
So told them.
What did So say to Monica?
He told her to move overseas. He said he'd pay for everything.
What happened after?
So contacted his friend, the chairman of the Kumakuras. He asked him to dispose of the body and left the scene with Saito.
Okay, that checks out. Because he was the one who did the, like, eye thing, right?
The incident was 18 years ago.
But also, why did we see stuff like that in Iris's Somnium the one time? It showed, like, the past murders. But she would have been... Huh?
That means the chairman was Rohan, not Moma.
Rohan went to the scene of the crime?
Yes, with some of his men. Again, neither Renju or I saw this.
Also, I guess this would have happened before, because the other murders happened 6 years ago. So...
We were just waiting at my house for Monica to return. But she never came back. We tried to call her cell, but it didn't connect. But then, we saw movement on the GPS.
The GPS Renju gave to Monica?
Yes. At first, we thought she was on her way home, but we saw the GPS getting further and further away from the city. Renju and I got nervous, and we decided to follow it.
What about the baby?
We couldn't take the baby with us, so Renju gave the baby to the mob doctor he trusted.
The mob doctor? What? What is the mob doctor? Like a doctor in the mob? What?
Those are Kumakura men.
We didn't dare move. We couldn't speak. We were barely breathing. I knew what the hole was for, but I couldn't move. Couldn't do anything. I remember my heart beating so fast. Before long.
We good here?
Yeah. Cover her.
Just a minute.
Why were they so much louder?
Beautiful.
Gross.
The Kumakura people covered Monica's body, then left. Renju and I ran over, and dug up the grave with a tree branch. What we saw... Monica! Monica! We need to call the police.
No, we can't. Not yet.
Why not?
You don't know who those guys are. They would do anything to keep this hidden. I've seen it happen myself. I know what they're capable of. Anyway, think about it. Why would they do this? They thought Monica and her baby were going to be trouble. Monica's stomach was still pretty big. I don't think they know that she gave birth already. What do you think they'd do if they found out? They would take her and kill her too. And then, they'd come for us. They'd make it look like we disappeared. All of us would be... gone.
So at what point did they decide to take her body and put it in cold storage? And what's the reasoning for that? Is it so that it can be evidence in the future when they have a better chance or something? But I don't know what would change to give them a better chance.
Renju convinced me. He knew more about the dirty underbelly of society than anyone. He knew when something couldn't be handled by the police. He said that they would do anything to kill the child. And I believed him. We had to protect Monika's baby. We had to. No matter what.
Okay. I understand.
I decided to trust him. We couldn't leave Monika's body in the forest. We cleaned her up and took her to the cold storage warehouse.
That feels like such a bad idea, though.
This warehouse is owned by Okiura Fishery. My father runs it. But it's not in use right now. They're moving operations to a better area. They're actually looking for buyers right now. But don't worry. I'll take over the warehouse.
Are you sure?
Yes. Don't worry. I'll keep everyone out. Everyone but you, of course. I'll give you a key. You can come visit any time you want to see Monika.
That's... why not find somewhere else to, like, bury her or something? That just seems really weird to keep her here to just, like, come and visit and look at her.
Monika, don't worry about the baby. I'll protect her, no matter what. And don't worry about them, either. The people who did this to you, I will never forgive them. I'm sorry, Monika. Sorry. I'm sorry. Monika.
The what? Hello? Am I Hitomi right now? Coffee table. Oops. Tea. Steam is rising from the tea. This is weird. Speaker system. Entrance. Shoebox. Shelves. I'm just seeing if there's anything different, because I'm pretty sure we're supposed to be Hitomi right now. Bookshelf. Standing lamp. The light is off. Okay. Okay, I'll talk to you. Renju, 19 years old. I like that they have to clarify that. Did you get the birth certificate?
The mob doctor took care of everything. I have the birth certificate, and I even picked up a mother and baby book. It wasn't cheap, but you don't have to worry about it. Just submit the birth certificate, and everything will be taken care of. You look worried.
I feel like I'm somehow betraying Monika. She was the one who gave birth.
Soon, you won't even be able to think about that, because a war is about to begin.
A war?
Between you and the baby. You won't get a good night's sleep for a long time. You might even start to resent Monika for all this.
Really?
Anyway, as soon as you submit the certificate, you will officially be her mother. Be sure to raise her responsibly. I'll help. Occasionally.
Occasionally, huh?
About Monika's killer.
I don't really want to discuss this, but there's something you need to know. After talking to the Kumakura gang, I found out who killed Monica. So's son, Saito Sejima.
How? Saito was only...
12 years old.
Why? Why would a little boy do that?
I don't know the motive, but I know it's true. So used his connections with the Kumakuras to cover up for his son. And all of the evidence of this scandal, of course.
I'll never forgive them. So, his son, or the Kumakuras.
I feel the same way. But you can't think about revenge now. You and the baby can't lead a life like that. Just bear with it for now. The opportunity will come. So wait until the right moment. Okay?
What should we name her?
I was thinking about her name. How about Iris?
Iris?
The goddess of rainbows in Greek mythology? And the colored part of your eye.
And the flower, too.
Right.
I thought it might have something to do with your name, Hitomi.
Not only that.
What?
It's also for Monika's name.
I don't know what Hitomi is.
The kanji for Monica uses the character for love. And Monica reminds me of Monoko, Japanese for eye.
So both names have something to do with the eye.
And I, which means love, will always be a part of Iris.
So that's how you came up with the name?
Don't you think it's nice?
Iris. Iris. Yeah, I really like it.
And so my life with Iris began. Raising a child was much harder than I expected. Waking up in the middle of the night to change diapers or feed her. Iris wasn't a good sleeper. I had to sing her lullabies to put her to sleep, and I always needed to put her to bed so carefully.
Babies
It would
do
only
like to
take
cry.
10 seconds before she'd start crying again. So I had to pick her up, sing her another lullaby, then put her back to bed. After doing this over and over, before I knew it, the morning sun would creep in through the windows. But even with all that, I cherished every single day. My hatred for those responsible never went away. But my hands were full, raising Iris. I devoted myself to her. I never thought about anything else. Eventually, my desire for revenge just faded away.
Mama! Woof! Woof!
What?
Mama! Omelette! Omelette! Sweepy! Up? Mommy, I won race today! Is Mommy proud of me? Mommy, I want to see Milky Moon again!
What?
Mommy, you are so good at dancing! Mommy, pancakes are done! Sorry, I burned it a little. Mommy, why can't I dance at the stores? I can't help it! My body dances on its own! Mommy, don't more people come to barbecues? How come it's always you and me? Hey, Mommy. How long will it take my bone to get better?
That clock has no hands.
I want to dance again with everybody. Hey, Mommy! Do you like my shirt? Look, we're matching! Mommy, thank you for everything! I love you more than anything in the whole wide world!
Okay, I was about to say how many of these are there, but then it
Mommy,
ended.
look! I drew it!
The Okonomiyaki War, huh?
I love that little cat badge that
That
she
was
has.
so fun! We should do it again!
The food or the food fight?
Both!
I'm gonna have to say no to the latter, sweetie. It took forever to clean.
But Uncle said he wants to do it again too. Hey, Mommy.
Yes?
Are you gonna marry him?
What are you talking about?
As long as it's Uncle, I'm all for it. I say go for it.
I would always question myself.
Sorry, I'm like thinking, so I'm not talking as much. So, my theory that we as Date are not in our own body. If that's the case, our body was the guy in that drawing, and then the body that we're currently in would be So's son? Is that it? Maybe? Maybe?
Could I keep living a lie? I had promised Monica that I would avenge her, but I couldn't work up the courage.
But then what? I don't know. I'm gonna stop.
And maybe Renju was exaggerating, but there's no statute of limitations for murder in Japan.
Really?
If we showed Monica's body to the police, So would be punished by the law.
Interesting.
And the Tsujima's and Kumakura's crimes would be uncovered.
I think the statute of limitations, like, is it in the States that it's like 10 years? I don't know about Canada. Actually, I don't know that.
But that would mean Iris's secret would be uncovered as well. That's what I was really worried about. I didn't want Iris to know that So was her father. And even more than that, I didn't want her to know that I'm not her real mother.
I mean, that wouldn't matter?
That's the real reason I've been silent for 18 years.
That's so dumb. You still raised her? What?
I didn't want to lose Iris.
Why would you lose her?
But fate can be cruel. God used other means to take Iris from me. In January, Iris suddenly collapsed. It was caused by a malignant tumor in her brain. There's nothing we can do. She only has a year to live at most. That's what the doctor said. If you remember me telling you. But what I didn't tell you is that there was an experimental new treatment. It was...
Some of the cutting-edge nanomachines can even go inside your body and cure illnesses. They can even cure cancer. And they go beep, beep, beep. That's what Mom said.
Nanomachines. Nanomachines could remove the tumor, but the procedure would be so expensive. With my salary, it wasn't something I could afford.
Is that why she was talking with So? That was in this path, right?
I thought hard about it. About how I could get my hands on that kind of money. But I couldn't think of a solution. Time passed. Before I knew it, it was November. Iris's symptoms worsened. Her time was running out. I was starting to panic. I couldn't sit here and waste time while Iris... In any case, I had to get the money before it was too late. So I thought of a plan. A plan to blackmail So Tsujima. Two days ago, on Saturday night, I called So and invited him to come to the warehouse. He agreed to come, after I hinted at what happened 18 years ago.
Did you say it as you?
I had prepared everything, hiding behind the forklift until So came. When he finally arrived, he walked over to the workbench.
That would be when we saw...
where I had laid Monica's body.
Right?
He lifted the cloth and looked down. He whimpered and stumbled back. Even he was fazed, seeing a body he thought he got rid of 18 years ago. Not to mention it was the body of a woman he was in a relationship with. A woman his own son killed. He reacted exactly as I expected he would. I had prepared a recording and sent it to his phone.
I know what happened 18 years ago. Everything. I know who did it, and I know she had a baby inside her. You can probably guess what I'm going to say next. Be prepared to pay for my silence. I will tell you the exact amount later. And don't tell anyone about this. Not Saito. Not the Kumakuras. If you do anything even remotely suspect, I will go to the press with the truth. Understand?
I told him to keep quiet and cut ties with the Kumakuras. Even if he found out who I was, without the Kumakura gang, he had no power over me. And there's no way he'd risk his political career, not to go after me. I saw So put his phone back into his pocket and run out of the warehouse.
Okay.
I came out of my hiding place to put Monika's body back.
And then we came in?
Then, something unexpected happened.
Thought so.
I saw you, Date. I hid behind the forklift before you saw me, and when you were done looking around...
It can't be. Iris.
I was losing consciousness. Are we about to pass out? My head felt fuzzy. I couldn't gather my thoughts. I didn't know what to say. Instead, Aiba did the talking.
Iris is not Hitomi's daughter. But Iris's father is Sosajima. Her mother, Monika Iwai, was killed 18 years ago by So's son, Saito. However, Hitomi raised Iris since she was a baby. Hitomi showed unwavering love and compassion for her, just as much as her biological mother would have, if not more. Iris's tumor was discovered in January of this year. The only possible treatment was experimental nanotechnology. However, that treatment is restrictively expensive. Hitomi devised a plan to blackmail Sosajima for the money.
Should have had Iris start a GoFundMe and use her fame as an idol to to get people to donate money for her.
The best way to establish the blackmail was to show him proof directly. That is why Hitomi created the scene with the corpse. She was the one who called So to the warehouse. On Sunday night, what Date saw was what Hitomi had prepared for So. That is the summary of what we have learned so far. But there are some things I have yet to understand. Date, pull yourself together. Ask her questions. Date, snap out of it.
I heard Aiba call for me and came too. We got questions. I mean, we know why Rohan removed Monika's eye, but we'll ask.
I'm sorry. I have no idea.
It's because that's like his thing. Did you talk to Renju about blackmailing So? That's actually a good question.
I did not. All of this was my idea.
Continuing Sunday's events.
I probably don't have to ask, but let me just be sure. After I left the warehouse, what did you do?
I put Monika's body back onto the hood of the forklift. Then I left.
Makes sense.
That's why the police didn't see the body when they arrived on the scene. It makes perfect sense now that I have the facts.
So they just didn't thoroughly search the place, I guess, to not find... I mean, it's pretty well hidden, but still.
Iris did not resurrect. You simply mistook Monica for Iris. The body did not disappear. Hitomi moved it. Those were the events at the warehouse Sunday night. Simple.
Okay.
There are still a few loose ends, but I believe I understand what occurred 18 years ago. However, none of this ties directly back to Shoko Nadami.
I was just gonna say, we've learned a lot, but what have we learned that connects back to everything that's happening now? Obviously there's gonna be some connection, but I don't quite see it yet. I still don't know what's happening.
Her murder was just 4 days ago. Is it connected? Or are these two separate cases?
I mean, the fact that it's in the game, I'm assuming there's some kind of connection. Maybe.
If there is a connection, it would be with Renju and So.
Mm-hmm.
We can think about it later. More importantly...
I headed for the exit. We just
Wait.
leaving Hitomi?
Where are you going?
Leaving you here, apparently.
To look for Iris, of course.
But you have no idea where she is, right?
Do you know something?
Yes.
What do you know? How do you know where Iris is?
At around 4 o'clock today, I received a phone call. I don't know who it was. They were using a voice modulator.
What did they say?
I have your daughter. Don't call the police or she dies. That's why I didn't tell you earlier.
Renju.
We don't know that for certain. It could be number 89.
And why would they...
Either way, Iris is in danger right now.
Tell me more.
The voice asked for something else. He told me to go to a specified location with you.
What?
With me?
Yes.
The culprit knows me? It must be Renju. What location?
I'm sorry, but this stops now.
Pewter, no! Boss, no! What's happening? Were you shot?
Date. Run!
Uh-oh.
Boss!
Please, do not worry. I merely put her to sleep.
What are you doing?
My orders. They told us to halt our investigation. The boss was already going against orders as it is, which is why...
Investigation? What investigation? Shoko or Iris?
Neither. The investigation of Monica's murder.
Okay, uh-huh.
Monica? But her case is all but completely solved.
Yes, but only to us, right? If we say nothing, then her investigation is ongoing.
So Tsujima. So threatened us, didn't he?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But you
What?
have been stripped of your authority on this investigation. As of 5 minutes ago. In fact, you are to be placed under house arrest.
Pourquoi? Why?
What will you do, Date? I suggest you comply.
Aiba, can you turn the power off?
Easily.
Alright, get ready.
Uh-oh.
3, 2, 1.
Uh-oh. Oh, ow. I thought we were gonna have to do QuickTime events. I guess not. Well, that was easier than I thought it would be.
Now tell me, where is the location?
I can't tell you.
What do you mean?
If I told you, you'd go alone, wouldn't you? But if I don't go with you...
Are you gonna, like, give us directions on the way?
Alright, take me there.
I see. Abandoned factory.
I know this place.
We do know this place, and I guess we'll get to see more of it next time. Again, a lot of information in this one. I like that all the stuff is kind of like becoming more connected at the end. But I still don't quite understand what's happening in the present times. We're finding out a lot about the past in this route, it seems. But seemingly not as much about the present. I assume that some of the past things correlate to the present stuff, but we'll just have to see. So until next time, everybody, I hope you have a nice evening, day, morning, night, whatever. And,